I've got old wallets that if I went in them, I could get my Bitcoin Gold and my Bitcoin Cash and my Bitcoin. I've got no idea how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the old wallets are.
Are those, I mean, in Bitcoin Gold, oh, I guess Bitcoin Cash still has a market value, but
Bitcoin Gold had a run, man.
ah,
A couple
I don't,
like John Matonis was texting me going, find your old wallets, get your Bitcoin Gold out. It's gone up.
huh, interesting. I pay so little attention to the altcoin market.
Oh, me too. Well, no,
Yeah.
I think I pay more attention than you. I've got a fondness for the privacy coins. So
Yeah.
keep an eye out.
Yeah, I do get some pushback on that as on the Bitcoin narrative. People tell me that Monero is equally decentralized, and I know it's way more private. So I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but my general understanding is that everything else is vulnerable to some type of unilateral attack, whereas
Mhm.
Bitcoin is just the most resistant asset to anything like that.
Well, that's certainly true.
Yeah.
I like Monero because it is actually used to transact stuff. I like
Mm,
Ethereum because it is actually used for stuff beyond speculation. People do use it to build apps on and for NFTs and whatever.
right.
So, they are actually used. I like it. No matter what their valuations are, if a coin has demonstrable use, then 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 it has
Yeah.
a reason to exist beyond just being a speculative asset in itself.
Well, I actually consider the hodl a use. I love holding an asset that I have a guaranteed fraction of a supply that nobody can violate.
Mm.
For me, that is Bitcoin's utility for now. As it monetizes, clearly, if it accrues enough purchasing power at some point in your life, you're going to have enough unrealized gain built into your position. You'll have an incentive to go out and spend. But for me now, it's just like I said, it's a land grab. I just want as much as possible.
Hmm. What do you think about the fact that the early adopters are so dramatically favored? I suppose a lot of that is being compensated with, loss, by hacking or lost keys or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. That's how money works, frankly. If you figure out there's a great there's a great quote, I think, by Minger, and he says throughout history, people are trying to discover how saleable an item is. So everyone's trading with the idea of getting from A to B, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can trade your good for something that's slightly more tradable, it might not be what you're going for, then you're one step closer to getting the thing you ultimately desire. And through that process, something emerges as the most saleable good, which is money by definition. But he said historically, as different monies come in contact with one another, certain groups of people figure out first that this good is more saleable than all other competing goods. So they always benefit disproportionately. It's the same thing like when gold encounters silver in a trade network. Like people that like China and India that tried to stay on a silver standard longer, they lost out in that trade. Whereas people that figured out gold was a better store of value won out. So
Yeah.
I don't have any qualms about it. I think it's still a better system than central banking, where there is no early adopter in central banking. It's just whoever owns the printing press or has access to the newly produced dollars can just rob everyone else. Whereas in
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin, at least the rules are fixed. It's like you may have got there first and have way more Bitcoin than I'll ever have. Good for you. Hats off to you. You figured it out first, or maybe you got lucky, whatever. But at least I know the rules can't be violated to fuck me over later.
Mm.